And we are back. Hello everyone, my name's Geriatric, that's Gary, and welcome back to Arcade Spirits. Now we're at the whole story. We met our funny little customers, and we're here with Ashley. It's not a date, though. She's not Naomi.
Oh, wow!
Those mini donuts are just so cute. Ashley holds up a tiny donut in her hands, like a chipmunk holding an acorn. She looks down at the tiny pastry, and her eyes sparkle before she takes a bite. Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile. Jay, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day. I wish I could have Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food. Same old pizza bagels day after day is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern. Hey Jay, is everything okay? You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off. It's been an interesting morning. Kind of hard to wrap my head around everything. Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes. These are days when it's especially rough. Let's let her keep talking. How do I explain this?
I know it seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am.
Oh, Ashley.
Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know who this person is who is staring back at me. I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf, but that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf?
About 10 trillion cells.
Who am I? Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for.
Very interesting. A cosplayer doesn't know who they really are. It took an unusual serious tone compared to Ashley's usually chipper attitude. I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. Well, no, I kind of get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. What you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? But Ashley looks so forlorn I just can't sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out. Try searching in an abandoned house. Is that what you cosplay? Is that, what do you hope to find? Ooh, I did mention that I cosplay her, so I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world, to discover things she couldn't obtain without it. Cosplay helps you find what you were looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed. Whoa, how'd you guess? Are you psychic? You have to tell me if you're psychic. They are psychic rules. No, it just makes sense, I guess. We all have our masks, do we not? Yeah, we do. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay, and I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want, whenever I want. I can be your starship captain, an elf, a giant pink flamingo mascot even. I don't have to worry about Ashley, I can focus on being someone else. This actually is very true, because when I was in high school, I used to act, and I thought of it as a way to get away from my problems, because I didn't have to deal with my problems. I could just be somebody else, and then, deal with their situation for a few hours. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in a costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable. But I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this. I just want to be able to love the person I am, when I find them. Knowing you, I think you do just fine. There, if you can smile for the kitties through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself. It's good advice. I hope so. I really do. Ashley looks off again longingly for a second before snapping back to attention. Oh my, I've just talked your ear off.
Beep, beep.
Lunchtime is over, Jay. Right on time. Hey, thanks for listening, Jay. I mean it. And if you ever want to talk about your problems, I have no problems. I'm here. Unless I don't want to get all high school, grade school, but have you heard if Naomi has said anything about me? I'm here at the Funplex, yeah. But, I'm here for you, too. Ashley, I might have to shut you down here. That's what friends are for. Yes, they're just friends. And totally know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but let's have that second thought first, Ashley. I feel like lately you're just going through the motions at the Funplex. Huh? No, things are great with me in the Funplex. You punch in and punch out right on time, sure. But from what I've seen, Jay, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside. You just gotta dig down and bring out the light, You got it. You'll do great things, Jay. I just know it. And I've totally delayed you long enough. We should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone. Okay, I guess we're done with this. Well, that's kind of cool with Ashley. Time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up. After the quiet mornings, more kids coming in after school, more pro gamers rolling in with the crews. I'm headed back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs taken care of when I'm intercepted en route. By Naomi? I don't... Jay, Ashley, you're both back. Good. I was hoping to catch you before we left. Oh, what's up? Hamza's up? Hamza?
Okay.
He is, huh? Okay. Can somebody explain to me what that means? Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Jay, you'll be flying solo today. Hang on. What's happening exactly? Who's Hamza? Hamza? Hamza's a game finder, an auctioneer. He gives next to no notice when a new block games will be going under the gavel, so we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine, and I will be going to the auction for the rest of the afternoon while you run the funplex. Oh, I see. The new guy's gotta not go to a fun auction. My first instinct is to not go along with it. Gavin's the law around these parts. But actually, words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I need to step up a bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during the heaviest hours with no support was hardly appealing. What goes? I want on this too. Let me tag along. How about Ashley and I swap places and I can come with you? I don't see. If this was Naomi, I would say no because she would want to go there because of the games. But Ashley did say, yeah, you're kind of going through the motions. So let's see. Is there a reason it has to be Ashley and not me?
Nope.
Definitely not. He just needs muscle to help move games around. I've got muscle, well, I've got a muscle or two. Just ask Naomi. I've helped her move games all the time. Yeah. I mean, does she say anything about me helping her move games? Yeah. I feel like she's third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Jay be the third wheel and let me handle the door. Was that a backhanded insult? I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met. Trust me. I just want to do more than I've been doing. Different things, new things. Show some initiative. Like... I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Jay instead, but no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams. Pinky gets same sword for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out, one way or another. Need to go get the van. Wait out front, please. We'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning. Floor attendant Ashley, away! Yeah! Ashley, you're looking great. You too, Francine. Leave me waiting outside with my two traveling companions. Not much time to chat, however, as Gavin pulls the vans and a rental trailer around. Oh my, how exciting. I rarely go to adventures these days. It's just a quick trip, ma'am. Any trip is an adventure if you make it one, shall we? 4 of us pile in and it's off to the highway. Gavin, consulting a driving map on his phone, leads us out of the city via a series of weird turns and back roads. See, by the way, this picture right here is something huge that I like about this game, is that you're actually in the story. You're right there. Francine seems to be asleep. Trust me, this will save time in the long run. Where's Hamza's set up this time? All inside some abandoned estate just outside town. It's about to be torn down, but they found a trove of arcade games in the basement.
Woohoo!
So exciting. I love arcade raids. Arcade auctions. Raids. Auctions. You guys got an arcade English dictionary I could borrow? Francine, without looking up from her knitting, answers, oh, she's knitting. A raid is when a bunch of collectors get together and rescue games before they can be junked by their original owner. An auction is when someone sells off their arcade games, one at a time, to a crowd of active bidders. So what is this, a raid or an auction? It's both, dearie. Hamza, that sweet boy, buys up private collections before they can be thrown away. He rescues them from that terrible fate and then auctions off his finds, sort of. Okay, now I'm fuzzy on the sort of part. I'm the newbie here, remember? Well, okay, so Hamza obviously auctions off games for cash money, but he's a very whimsical kind of guy. Whimsical? Once I saw him trade a vintage Burger Time, ooh, good game, in exchange for someone's super secret chili recipe passed down to generations of family. In other words, he's just on the edge of being a loon. That'd be a lot simpler if it was just a raid. Pay up front, we declare what games we want and cart them away. Instead, he ambushes us with all these impromptu auctions and makes us come down there to entertain his whims.
Wonderful.
Oh, I liked how you said that, Naomi. I think it's sweet. He wants to make sure the games go to good homes, to people who really want them, even if they can't play. And really, we should be honored we got an invitation. He's trying to cut out the big franchise arcades like Deco's Palace and help us little guys. And help the little guys like us. Is inefficient and relies entirely on keeping Hamzen's good side. Okay, should I take a side here? I'm gonna back Naomi. Guessing Hamza's the sort of person who would let a kid have a game of his dreams for free. He doesn't care about money, he cares about people, am I right? Correctamundo. Hamza's a great guy. Is he hard to predict? Sure, but he's got a big heart. And that means something in this business. Not enough big hearts left some days. Yes, because that's how you pay the bills and keep the doors open, by having a big heart. I like your tone, Gavin. I think you could be, a rainbow instead of, a painbow. Oh, now we can get some squeak out of trade that's practically a steal thanks to his personal modus operandi. But let's not push too far here. We need to temper our expectations a little, I suspect.
I think not.
We don't have room to add many more games, especially relics like Hamza usually deals in. What about that offstage storage unit? We can just rotate games in and out more often. Fool to bustin', and not cheap for us to rent on a monthly basis. Not saying we have to go home empty-handed. Certainly a few holes in our roster we can fill should we find an excellent deal and beat the other bidders. But consider this, above everything else, a way to maintain relations with Hamza, even if we don't end up bidding it. Aww.
Now, Naomi. Gavin knows the numbers. I'm in favor of making our little funplex more and more fun. But floor space is finite. And Gavin, remember, if we find some darling little game Naomi would lavish adoration upon, we can always retire an older game. Life, my young friends, is a series of trade-offs.
I got that right, Francine. Well, isn't it better, not just settle and compromise all the time?
Well, now, there are trade-offs, and there are trade-offs.
You got it, Francine.
It's silly to say that you should never compromise. As silly as it is to say you should always compromise. It's what you compromise that defines who you are.
It's true. It's a good point.
You're all so young yet. You've time to make mistakes in learning what trade you need to make.
Unless you don't want to make rent in your apartment or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper pushed me to stop settling for less out of life, to stand up for myself and my happiness. And I've done just that, without regret. So everything should be fine now, right? Right? New default topic diversion. The weather! Well, at least it's a nice day for an outing, right? Whoa! Oh, come on. Wonderful. Glad I packed plastic bags to wrap cabinets in just in case. That's our Gavin, always thinking ahead. Trying to protect your investments. From Hans's invitation, it seems that the arcade was largely abandoned and left to rot. I'd rather not add water damage to the ailments the games are already suffering. It's so sad when we come across a wonderful game that's just ruined beyond repair. Most collectors show their collections a lot of love, but others just don't care. You'll find old games in barns exposed to the elements and falling apart. Barns? I suppose the only one thing we can easily agree on is it's important to take care of your games. Yeah, you hear that, folks? For their resale value, you mean? Broken games are no fun to play with, and it's a shame to see a classic in terrible condition. Consider pinball. Pinball games are very prone to breakdowns, particularly older ones. To experience them in their glory, you need to show them care. Even beyond a busted game earning no quarters, it feels like a waste to allow an enjoyable game life fallow, a waste of true potential. Good point. Got to see these two are getting along better, even if Naomi kept preemptively attacking him on the way there. The rain finding on the rain roof, conversation gets a little bit difficult. Gradually everybody resumes fiddling about with their phones, knitting, or driving. Hopefully not driving and doing any of those. Leading me to wonder, exactly where is this auction or raid happening anyway? We've been driving for some time, leaving the city far behind. Why would a massive trove of arcade games be doing this far out in the sticks? Maybe some closed down roller rink or old bowling alley, or maybe it's a creepy old house that's likely haunted by exactly 87,194 ghosts. Alright, as Night on Bald Mountain plays in the background, I think we're going to end this episode here. Ooh, I wonder what's going to be in this house. Ooh, a creepy game? What kind of horror games? Splatterhouse? So, we'll leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Geriatric, that's Gary, and if you like what you see, I'll be back in a few hours.